Peace to the gods. Share this video. Peace to the gods. Big up yourself. So yeah, I just wanted to really quick touch on that last post. Share this video if you can. At the end of the day, right? The largest animals in nature are vegan, are plant-based, are herbivores. The largest animals in nature know truth. They know balance. They know harmony. They know how to follow the design of the universe. They fixed in their genetics. They don't have the free will to go outside of their diet. They don't have the free will to go outside of their diet and eat something that is non-cypher, God, that's going to be detrimental to their overall optimal health. You have that option, so you choose to go, I don't know, have some fuck shit, whatever that may be. This is why we must continue to spread truth, speak truth, be truth, live truth. Yo, it's sad. People don't know this information and it's regularly available. Why did you tap into it? There's a reason for that. We have to be reminded to look into nature for all things, not only for the way we should eat, for the way we should live, interact with each other. Yes. Although animals may be looked at as primitive in a sense, or uncivil, or just savage, you know, they have a lot of attributes that humans need to adopt, that humans need to personify, that humans need to express through their behavior. They have a lot of loyalty. They're very grounded, very practical, you know. And animals, a lot of animals that eat meat, people say, but the lion ain't a vegan, but the lion eats. And in a sense, it keeps balance and harmony. And the lion might not be a vegan, right? But the lion eats the inside of the stomach of the prey first, which is where the vegetation lies, only because it has the wherewithal, the knowledge of itself enough. It is in divine balance enough to know that if it eats the vegetation first, that vegetation will help it process the meat, the raw bloody meat that is eaten for nutrients only anyway. So if you were to cook meat for a lion, it would eat it, but it would see that it has no nutritional value for it. That's why it eats raw meat, and it's designed that way. It helps keep and restore balance in the wild. You dig? You're not a lion. Don't compare yourself to a lion. Compare yourself to the animals in the sense that they live in balance. And like some say, oh, but they eat insects and shit like that too. That's what I'm saying. Some, maybe chimpanzees, they might eat little worms and insects, and but most of their diet consists of leaves, vegetation, greenery. The largest animals are green. Elephants weigh tons. You dig what I'm saying? Not hundreds of pounds. They weigh tons from eating green. Talk about photosynthesis. Let's talk about human photosynthesis. You dig what I'm saying? But we got to live our astrological programming. That's a fact. But we must live it and not allow it to live us. You dig? Because there's aspects of your astrological programming that will fuck over you if you allow it to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why studying self is most important. You dig? Everything comes down to astrology because it's all mental. It's a universe. The universe is mental. Dig what I'm saying? Everything you know, everything you see, everything in this existence is by design. And you designed it. ¿Tú me entiendes lo que te estoy diciendo? You are the mind. And you are the man behind the mind. Yeah, you have to master your debilitations. Those are your obstacles. Those are your shadows. Those are your challenges. Those are your demons, your debilitations. They already come written. It's already written for you. It's already ordained. Like your life to you is playing out. It's like a movie. It's like a program running, like a VCR. Because you could control. It's like the mind has the ability to control the tape, but you are just the program playing in the tape. You dig what I'm saying? But you have to always remind yourself that you are the I, which is the mind. You are the all. And you broke yourself into this condensed piece of yourself. But really, you're everything. This is why when you hear the truth, it resonates with you, because you are the truth. You're not separate from it. You dig what I'm saying? It's not something you have to ascend to or even reach. You are that already. You dig? We have to ascend in different levels of consciousness. That is where the change begins to happen. That's when we truly become revolutionaries, because our goals become more grounded and rooted in the advancement of humanity. It's no longer about being egotistical or selfish in any way. You feel me? It's not about using divine knowledge of self to try to benefit in any way. Although we all have to, I guess, get to where we need to go. But we must use this divine knowledge of self to share with each other and help each other. So that's why I made that post, because as soon as I seen it, it hit me in the heart. I said, oh shit. That's something that I want to put up on my Instagram. You dig what I'm saying? The largest, the oldest, the strongest, the largest animals are all plant eaters. You dig what I'm saying? They all eat plants. And I'm not saying you're going to be stronger, you're going to be larger. But if you mimic that, you will understand that the reason they eat plants is because of the vibration of the plants. You dig what I'm saying? That comes straight. That's photosynthesis. They're communicating with the sun by eating the plants. So this is why they're grounded to the earth. They're very, very meek. They're peace. Yes, there is violence in nature, but that is only to keep peace. That is only to keep harmony, to keep balance, to keep order. Nature is perfectly designed. You are perfectly designed. You are nature. You're not separate from nature either. You have to stop avoiding your demons and embrace them. Having them is human, but not controlling them. But controlling them is godly. It's facts. Having them is human, but controlling them is godly. Exactly. Because God masters self. You dig what I'm saying? And it's ill to master others, but to master yourself, that's when you God. You can manipulate other people. Facts. Because some of us have captivating personalities. You dig what I'm saying? But that's not a... That does nothing for you in terms of in the ethereal plane. You dig what I'm saying? When you master yourself, that is when you begin to permeate in other realms, in other dimensions. When you begin to interact with entities that are here to help you, because they see that you're serious. You've mastered yourself. You're here to grow. So of course they're gonna alley-oop you. They're gonna assist you. They're gonna throw you the alley-oop, my nigga. They're gonna hit you with the... So this is why I spread the truth. You know what's funny? I don't have to tell nobody nothing, because I'm gonna continue to do the truth and be it. But I know what being in ignorance is. It's blissful. But if it's meant for you, when you hear the truth, it completely it turns your whole life around. It shows you your reality, and you're grateful for it. And at the same time, you're convicted by it. You might go through a depression phase because of your awakening, but I understand the importance of being the change that you wish to see. That's how you change the world. And there are many people that know that there's something wrong with it. So I got to continue to speak that and say that and live that and share that. At the end of the day, this ain't my platform. This is our platform. This is just my consciousness through our platform. And if I wanted to tap into your consciousness, I will go through that platform, because it's all ours. It's all one frequency, one consciousness, one mind. It's either you're a high vibrational frequency of it or you're a low vibrational frequency of it, you know? I gotta clip this video. I was watching this video of self, you dig? And this is when I was in the commencement phase of my ascension. I was still growing. I was still in college. But I was talking about, and which still resonates with me to this day, I was talking about how a lot of us is demons, my nigga. We straight attracted to straight negativity, straight devastation, negativity, whatever. Fornication, drugs, money, alcohol, women, money, dumb shit that has nothing to do with our salvation, right? But when a nigga like myself be like, yo, peace, God, yo, you know you God? Do you understand that the largest animals are vegans? You don't want to hear that shit. You like, oh my God, this nigga talking that back to Africa shit. Because it doesn't resonate with you. It's not in you. But others hear it and don't want to hear it. They're almost shunned and turned away from it because the truth convicts them. But there are those others, like yourself, that when the truth convicts you, it's not a convicting of shame. It's like, damn, I gotta do better. I know that the largest animals eat plants. I know that being a herbivore is closer to the ancestors. It's more mayat. It's more in tune and in balance with what harmonious living with this planet is. So why wouldn't you? You dig what I'm saying? So it's about sharing this information. Even if you know the information, you have to share it in your way. Whether you're a speaker, whether you're a walker or talker, it doesn't matter. Whatever you do, let your life be the example for others to continue to grow, to face themselves, to do the things that they know they should be doing within themselves. You dig what I'm saying? It's a constant challenge. You know, the thing you fear doing most is what you should be doing. You know, I'm a recluse. I'm very private. I'm not into all this internet shit because I understand that people on here are not people in life. Like when you meet them in real life, you're like, oh shit, I didn't know that was who that was. You confused, like, yo, who are you? You dig what I'm saying? So I'm not really into this, but I am into the connectivity that it offers us. I am into the way it shrinks the world. It makes me be able to connect with somebody in China right now, somebody in Dominican Republic right now, somebody in Fiji right now, somebody in Bali, Indonesia right now. I could connect with them. I could send them a message and they could receive the message and get a piece of my mind, and they could respond to the message and I could get a piece of their mind, and we could instantly communicate in that way. Thank you to the internet, of course. But it's about sharing this information. That's what the internet is about for me. I don't need you to see what outfit I had on today. I don't need you to see what meal I'm gonna eat. The only reason I show you that meal is so you can see, look, I don't look like I'm starving. In fact, I'm gordito. And I don't have to eat meat, neither do you. Why you don't want to eat meat? Why you care so much about the animals, dog? How about this? All right, let's say fuck it ain't about the animals. Because you don't even give a fuck about human beings. So I don't expect you to give a fuck about no animals, right? But think about it in terms of the ethereal plane, the ancestors, the communication, the connection. If there's anything in between that, why don't you try to make that as clear as possible? Fruits, vegetables, plants, and herbs will not hinder that. You dig what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. While I was listening to something came to my consciousness, and I stated that indigenous people during different seasons ate vegetation, but during winter they ate meat just to survive. That's a fact. They ate meat just to survive that season and used the hair to blend and keep warm in the season. Exactly. So the animal was not a food to them. It was more so a means of survival. Not to say it wasn't a food, but they revered it also. They looked at it like, wow, this being of life is sacred. For if I sacrifice it, my survival, my life is extended on this earth. That's divine. Because that was obviously by design. That's divine. Because if not, then that wouldn't have been an option for the indigenous. And let's talk about the Buffalo Soldiers. Let's talk about how Dr. Baba Dick Gregory, rest in paradise to the ancestor, rest in power. How he talked about how Bob Marley didn't even know who the Buffalo Soldiers were when he made that song. And so Bob Marley wanted Dick Gregory to speak at an event, at a concert, and Dick Gregory was like, I can't do that, young blood. Let me put you on to some game. You see, the Buffalo Soldiers were the soldiers that they sent to kill the buffalo to starve out the indigenous, you see? And we didn't know that. We thought they was just some dreadlock rastas. Huh, that shit sound good. Natty dread. That shit sound good. But truthfully, the Buffalo Soldiers, their job was atrocious. They starved us out. You dig? They used starvation. They weaponized starvation and used it as a war tactic. You dig? Because they knew that, like the God was saying earlier, they knew that they would utilize that sacred animal, that sacred life force, to extend their life on this planet and to strengthen them and to intensify their communication with the ancestors, to be able to fight the war, to be able to push through the battle. So they just killed the buffalo off, so they were starved off, and they never was met with that weapon. You dig what I'm saying? So we have to know what this is first. So yes, the ancestors ate meat, but the ancestors were completely in harmony. See, the ancestors, maybe not all, but the ancestors, they had a greater connectivity with the world, with the universe, with nature, with nature. That's who the ancestors were. So yeah, they might have ate meat, but guess what? Their meat wasn't that mass-produced shit in the laboratory, gene spliced and genetically modified to fit you. Nah, they shit was homegrown. They shit was free range. They shit was prayed over. You dig? They shit was truly blessed. Because they understood that that's a sacred exchange right there. Take life from this, give it to me, keep life going here. What? They understood that. So this is why we have to change our names. We have to become like the indigenous. We have to be the ancestors. So call me natural. Call me natural, call me natural. Why? So if I'm ever having an unnatural thought, I can remind myself through my very name to put divine knowledge into it, to give it the natural consciousness. Look into nature, let's talk about it. The natural consciousness. If it's not vibrating on that frequency, it's not vibrating on my frequency, and we all know energy likes to flow. You dig? So when energy is repelling, that means that you're obviously not aligned. Not aligned with whatever that is that you must be aligned with. This is why you feel repelling energy. Give yourself the best. If eating meat makes you feel better, just pray. Pray. Pray for that animal. Now, if eating fruits and vegetables and plants make you feel better, pray. Pray for those trees. Pray for that farm. Pray for those grains, those fruits, those vegetables that sustained you, those nuts, those herbs. Just give thanks for the life. Because everything around you is divine, it's sacred. There's no mistakes in the universe. You might be playing a victim role in your mind. Why me? Why me? Because it is all you. And a lot of people have to experience things for karmic purposes. Just to go through it, to learn from it, to not have to do it again. Just to go through it, to learn it, to not have to do it again. To go through it, to learn it, to not have to do it again. And this is how some learn. When you see intelligent divine beings, they learn by watching. They see. They're like, oh, boop, bop, pity, bop, bop, pity, bop, bop, boo. They learn from the mistakes of others. This is true intelligence. So now, we must live more indigenous. Being vegan is not a fad. Being vegan is about connecting back to your light body, your God body, your essence, the source, intelligence. That is what it's about. Connecting back to that effortlessly. Effortlessly. See? That's what being vegan is about. For me, at least. It's not about being trendy or cool. Because it's truly, it's not cool. It's a lifestyle change. It's something that I think the entire planet should practice, veganism. Because we would do so much less harm. Not to say there wouldn't be any harm done. This ain't for everybody. This is for me. You know what I'm saying? This ain't for everybody. But this is for me. See, now my family, we are freeing ourselves. And I say freeing because we are being. It is always a journey. It is always a constant growth. It is always a process of doing, of happening. So we are freeing ourselves. Although we are already free mentally, because we understand that we are it and it is us in human form. So there is no place you can put us that we cannot thrive and be able to break the mental paradigms that keep us subjugated. There's nowhere you can put us that's gonna make us unable to truly see past the lies and resonate with truth, with love, with the harmony, with the frequency of the ancestors, which is love. That's it. Nothing you do is gonna stop us from vibrating on the frequency of the natural, of the nature of what is real, of Gaia, of Neter, of Mother Earth. No matter where you put this angel, he shall be godly. You could put me smack dab in the middle of hell. I'ma just have a little bit of char on my feathers and my wings is all. Because at the end of the day, this is a spiritual fight. It's a fight for the souls. It's an energetic fight. We can feel it. We can see it. It's a fight for the mind of the masses, you see? See, when you control the mind of the masses, you see, you control the future. You dictate what happens. You sway public opinion. You know? But never fall for the lies and always see through the lines. Read through the lies, read through the lines. You are the truth. Now, if you look into nature, the largest animals is herbivores, right? They're vegan for the most part. So even if you're a meat eater, that means begin to stop. Begin to slow down. Try incorporating a vegan diet and lifestyle into your life. See if it works for you. It's not for everybody, but it's for me. It's not for everybody, but it's for me. It's for me because I understand what dead flesh does to my body. It doesn't make me feel good. It creates acid and pus and mucus in my body. And it doesn't allow my cells to communicate properly, to vibrate properly. It doesn't allow my genome, the activity of my gene play out. It doesn't allow that reading to happen without any interruption, without any insulation, without any misinformation guiding that, or misguiding that, shall I say. That's not for you, but it's for me. It's for us. Y'all know who y'all are. It's about spreading the truth. And why is that the truth for me? Because I've been a carnivore. And I feel being a herbivore is more helpful. It's more beneficial to me. Not to you, to me. See? So I have to do what makes me happy. I have to do what sits well with me. So if you can eat from the earth, right? All of this vegetation, it comes straight from the source, has communication with the sun. So when you consume that vegetation, you are communicating with the sun. Not only that, but you are also nourishing yourself. You are sustaining your life. So why not do that with the very thing that it was intended to be done with? The earth. The earth is like the woman. For whatever you give it, it multiplies. It reproduces, it procreates it. It gives you more of. More of, more of. This is why I say to the goddesses, make sure that you are given nothing but love. Make sure that you are given nothing but truth. Make sure that you are given nothing but honesty, but true compassion with affection and true accountability. You must give yourself that. You must give yourself that, because you are the earth. You are just like the earth. For what you are given is what you will create more of. So you have to make sure you give yourself these things. The best of diets, the best of people, the best of environments. You know? I'm disturbing the peace of the dogs. And I'm just trying to be at peace, dog. Peace, peace. And you got another dog and he's at peace. You see that? That's how that works. You know, chaos has to exist for there to be balance. So yes, there has to be people that live completely the opposite from you just to show you what not to do. But that's not to sway you from doing what you need to do. That's not to discourage you. You better encourage your damn self and do what you need to do for you. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We all know what it is. We just trying to find pieces of ourselves and connect back with ourselves. And we all scattered around this motherfucker. And the ego exists. So we all have images of how this shit should be and how it should go and why. But really, when the longer we hold on to these egos and selfish ways, the longer it's going to take for us to get to where we know this should be, to where it should actually be, to where we're all truly self-sustainable and living amongst the land in harmony with it. Like, it's about that time. Seriously, it already feels weird to you when you're not in nature. You already feel out of place. Like when you in the regular world, like when you interacting with regular ass degular ass shit, you already feel like dumbed down. You feel like, oh shit, God don't like this, you know. And when you in nature, you feel like that's your domain. You could feel it. Like, you could feel the vibration of nature. It's a perfect frequency. Nature doesn't deviate from what it was designed to be. Nature is completely perfect. The very essence of nature is the very essence of you. This is why you feel so calm, so peaceful in nature. This is why you feel so chaotic and out of balance, disharmony when you out of nature. That's because you've already tapped into the frequency of the Christ consciousness, so you know what you are. And it's hard to dumb yourself down. But you chose, like the God was saying earlier, you chose these obstacles, these debilitations. You chose them only to grow, only to strengthen yourself for when you do unburden your soul from this existence and you transform and expound and transmutate to higher dimensions of your mind. You can be in better places. You can be in a place where you're stronger emotionally and your spirit has a stronger connection, a bigger attunement, because you've earned it in this life through your debilitations, your demons, your shadows that you're here to overcome. You dig what I'm saying? So it's a challenge. Listen, it's a challenge, but I'm gonna always say the truth, because I've been dumb, I've been deaf, I've been blind. I am now intelligent. I can see. You know what I'm saying? I am intelligent. You know what I'm saying? I've been dumb. You know. So it's about expressing that truth and spreading it as well. And this is what it begins to look like. Like Jim Carrey said, like, dog, when you go into nature and you see how peaceful it is, you really find yourself isolated from people. You really stop fucking with people less. Like, you really find yourself in the supermarket in the organics in the organic section feeling like a motherfucking fish in a tank. Like, oh shit, like, yo, this is not real. Like, this is not the way it was designed to be. I can't even do this any much. Like, you trying to figure it out already. Like, facts, because you are that, and it is you. So this is the time and place you portaled in, which is truly just an illusion, just for that, just to face that, just to be able to deal with that and overcome that. You know, so you should be happy that these are your challenges. You got good problems. I like to say, like, yo, my problems are straight. If I don't never solve them, I'm great. You know what I mean? Because I look at life, I look at the glass half full. I try to be optimistic instead of pessimistic. I try to be a little more positive in every situation, because I've been the total opposite. You dig what I'm saying? So maybe you need to go be negative and shit, so you can finally come around to this shit. Like, oh yeah, it's all about occult information, high science. It's all about the natural consciousness. That's it. You know what I mean? If it ain't about the natural consciousness, it ain't about nothing. I don't give a fuck who's teaching you, right? Because I'm here to reach you. I ain't here to teach you. If they're not talking about going back to nature, them niggas' agenda is hidden, it's false, it's trickery. That shit, they trying to fool you. You heard? Now, the natural consciousness is nothing. There's nothing behind it. You see, the natural consciousness, there's no middleman. The natural consciousness tells you, take your shoes off, go to the park. Simple. The natural consciousness says, move closer to the sun. The natural consciousness says, don't eat meat, eat plants, see if you feel better. The natural consciousness says, the placebo effect, it's all in the mind. If you agree to it, then it exists. If you don't, then it don't. Out of sight, out of mind. Everything you give your attention to, your consciousness to, permeates, exists, and reverberates in your reality. You dig what I'm saying? We know this. We know this. It's time to get up, get out, get busy. Do what you know you need to do. That's it. Because I'm here to constantly challenge myself to do what I know I need to do. And if me challenging myself reminds you to challenge yourself, then by all means, so be it. And again, it's all astrological programming. Because if you come here, you probably mad quiet as fuck, and that's cool. But if you expect me to be mad quiet as fuck, then that's where the problem lies. Because we are all designed to be what we are. But outside of nature, we have the free will to deviate from that. You dig what I'm saying? To do what the fuck we want. And we take that option all the time. This is what you see. This is the world that you began to inhabit. This is where you came to face your obstacles. In the world where it's completely disconnected. In a world where people don't know what they are, who they are, what this is. That's the world you chose to exist in. Only for you to be the truth. Only for you to be the light in the darkness. So shine your light. Shine your light. Share this video. I'm on the low battery. It's fine, because my energy is for y'all. My battery's for y'all, because y'all are me. You dig? And when I look at y'all, I'm inspired to continue to be me. So let the battery go. If I can't save this video, go to YouTube, Natural TV. Like, subscribe, share the videos. They backed up there. It is what it is. It's about spreading this information, and it's also about making it on a public forum, or speaking it on a public forum, or just presenting it on a public forum, only for whoever taps into it, for it to just be there available to them. They ain't got to tap into me. They have to tap into the frequency. You see? And it ain't about me, because I am you. I don't care what you think about me. I don't. I care what you think about you, because I am you. If you think you a piece of shit, then how the fuck, no matter how eloquent I am with you, you still gonna look at me like a scumbag if that's what you think about yourself. But I need you to revere yourself. I need you to really love yourself and kiss yourself and love everything about you, the flaws, the attributes. I need you to date yourself. I need you to get out of that sick and twisted, I am your brother. Like, what are you talking about? Get out of that relationship. Give yourself the best of both things. I am your brother. You dig what I'm saying? I need you to give yourself the best of everything so I can receive the best of everything. It's all connected. There is no separation. Oneness, wholeness, I and I. It's a mirror. What you get, listen, the universe doesn't know nothing but here. What you say out your existence, out your mouth, will permeate. If it's negativity, that's all you will see around you. That is all you will feel. That is all you will think. Put your device down. Throw your fucking phone in the water. You don't have to answer that text message, that phone call. Don't you see how it sucks your energy, your soul, your very soul through this device? You have to give you the best. That way you can receive the best. The universe only gives you what you give it. It gives you more and more of it. It doesn't understand that what you're asking for is not beneficial to you. It's a mirror. It's only going to continuously permeate and give you what you give it. So give yourself the best. I am your brother. I am your sister. I am your mother. I am your father. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed to transfer. If you let go of that, you are creating the space for the universe to replace it with something on a frequency that is more and aligned with your vibratory match. But you have to be willing to grow. You have to be willing to rip the band-aid off quickly. ¿Qué es lo que tú quieres que te diga? You have to be willing to do this shit. Facts. And veganism is baby talk. That's where it starts. If you can't have discipline within your body, your structure, your diet, your mind, your lifestyle, then it's chaotic. But if you can start, you can begin to eat with the plants, sit with the trees, connect back to the nature. That is only going to strengthen your connectivity. That is only going to tap you back into source energy, God body status. ¿Tú me entiendes? Share this video. That's it. It's about expressing, sharing the truth. Send me your videos. I'm sharing them. I'm clipping them up. I'm posting them. Because I'm about the truth. That's it. Send me your everything. I'm posting you, nigga. Because I'm not trying to be the man. I've been the man. Because I'm me, nigga. Astrologically, see, the way the stars designed me was to always feel like I'm that nigga. Even when the oppressor got his foot on my neck, that's when I really feel like I'm that nigga. When I'm under pressure. I work very well. This is chess. Share this video. Share the truth at the end of the day. Just share the truth, because you are the truth. You holding yourself back from being as great as you know you could be. For who? Who you waiting for? Get out of that relationship. Go. When I woke up, I went to Costa Rica. I was astral projecting in the jungles by my dolly. With self, God, because I knew I was only looking for me, and it was only a matter of time before I ran into me, and I ran into me. Divine feminine human female form ran into me. Facts. Puzzle piece completion, facts. But only because I chose to go and love myself, man. Fuck it. And in loving myself, I ran across a lot of people that didn't love themselves and were trying to, papa. And it's gonna be a continuous growth process. You're not gonna leave and everything is peaches and cream. This ain't a 112 song. This is reality. But when you leave, you will see that, damn, if all you have to do is keep swinging, it's like a monkey on the vine. You let go of one vine, and then it creates the space for you to let go of the next vine and go. See, I'm that person that belongs in your reality. Not because I think I do, but because you know I do. This is why we're tapped into the same frequency, because your reality doesn't resonate your consciousness. And this is why we open up this internet. This is why we open up this tool, this platform to connect back with each other. But we have to use it as a tool to do just that. My wife needs sisters. I need brothers. Like, what is we doing? We all scattered. Y'all crazy for real. Because we could go about it by ourselves. See, I'm happy. I already have my family. But two minds is better than one. I need niggas to build with. Because what we trying to do is grandiose, God. It's great. And I have people I'm going to connect with. I have all these things. But I'm saying this because we've been commenting and connecting with each other. We've been communicating with each other for long enough now. It's time for us to take these steps. Like, I already done quit the jobs and left the countries and slept in the jungles, and like, what else do I have to tell you but to go feel that you are God? Go. Just run and go. You might fuck around and fly out there, yo. Just go. Just go, because that's what I'm about, spreading the truth, yo. And you know this shit scientifically. It resonates with your genetics because it's been given to you. It's been in your DNA as a reminder, just so when you do tap into it, it can resonate with you to the extent that it's going to change your life. So you already know this, but it is time to not scientifically articulate it in your mind and know it and be able to quantify and calculate it and equate it, but it's time to feel. It's time to feel it now. That's the difference between most of these gurus. They don't jump out and go and then come back and tell you, yo, that's the truth. You are connected to the source. Because it's an inexplicable feeling when you can feel your connection to everything. It's almost like you're on psychedelics, but in a natural way. So when you're deep off in the mountains or in the jungles or in the caves or wherever you're completely immersed and surrounded in nature, it's almost like going to the beach, but living at the motherfucker. You feel your connection so intensely that you just want to share that with the world. You want everybody to experience this. You want to scream at the top of your lungs. Like, you just want to tell everybody the truth. Because you understand that ignorance is, they don't know the truth. It's not that they don't care. It's not that you're smarter than them or better than them. They don't know. This is why we must forgive them. Have compassion for your sleep self, woke self. They don't know. So help your sleep self. Give them that information. Make them the woke self. Speak divine knowledge of self. Tell them some truth. Help them out. I feel you. The dog agrees. I'm just disturbing the peace. But the truth is, we have to connect back. We have to become better versions of what we already are. That's it. We have to share this truth. Share this video. Send me your videos. I'm sharing your videos. Because I'm about sharing the truth. And if you're not who you say you are, you have to deal with that. You don't got to be accountable to me. You got to be accountable to you. We all one in this. We all one. Go look at nature. The elephant does not need meat. What in this world will make you think you do? It's okay. We've been lied to. We've been taught false trickery, false information. It's not your fault. It is up to you now to do your thing. It's not about what happened to you. It's about how you respond to it. So you have been lied to. Now respond in the right way, God. Share this video. Share the truth. Be the truth. Yeah, hit me in the inbox. Let's connect. Let's build. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get right. Let's get busy. Let's heal. Let's begin to build. Let's grow. I am you and you are me. If you haven't heard these words today, I love you. And you have no choice. You are the chosen. Peace.